Salaki about that. But let me bring that back out. 1 Samuel 16:7. And it reads, "But the Lord said unto Samuel, Look not into the countenance, or the height, or the stature, because I have refused him, for the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh upon the heart." And that's what a lot of people do these days. You know, certain jakes, especially these women, man, they look at, oh, he got a nice suit. Oh, she'd be like, oh, he's 6 foot. He's 6'3". He got a business. Oh, the Lord must be messing with him because look at him. No, the Lord likes to deal with the humble and the lowly. You know, he deals with that contrite spirit. You know, not the pride, not the proud, in the you know, I don't want to say lofty, Salakia, but it's the inward part. You know, and you see this dude, you know, the Gorilla Hebrew. He's just basically, you know, that's why we come this, you know, with the sackcloths, you know, the garments, because they're supposed to be, you know, basically potato sacks, man, down to our feet. But you know, in every aspect, Jake likes to make fashion statements out of things, trying to make everything look cool. It was in the group chat, man. It was a statement made by a brother. It was like Yahweh Shah was not like no popular. He didn't try to make himself a reputation. And that's what a lot of these camps, these heads, these elders, and these other camps do. They try to make themselves, you know, stand out, be of reputation, be popular. Yahweh Shah was like incognito. Yeah, he did perform miracles, but he wasn't trying to glorify his name. All right, he tried to keep that stuff under wraps. But nevertheless, like I said, you see Sakari, you know, everybody got t-shirt fringes. You know, IUIC, they got the lineups. Sakari got the Glocks and chops, you know. So we can touch on all that, man. So, you know, it's not the outer, it's your inner. And once you do, you know, what the Lord commands you to do, you're going to see fruit of, you know, the Spirit. So let me grab this one. This is Romans 12 and verse 2. And it reads, it says, "And be not conformed to this world, but ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh." So everything when you get in these scriptures, man, that's a lot of things that you got to put off. Like when I first came in, like you can't get a lineup, but you know, in this world, Jake loves getting lineups. Jake's love fitting in. Jake's love, you know, being a part of this, man. It's part of this misery. If you're not in this ministry, you're in the world of misery. You might be profiting, but that's just a consolation prize, man. Okay? But as you see these other camps, is the ways of the world, man. You want to be in this world, everybody wants to be on top. Everybody wants to stand out. Everybody wants to look good. Everybody wants all the bitches. Everybody wants all the hoes, so on and so forth. But we trying to be separate, you know. Matthew 7, you know, go through the straight gate, the time of difficulty. When you're not of this world, you really don't fit in. Okay? You're gonna see mofos not liking you, your family gonna, you know, treat you different, the hoes not gonna like you no more, so on and so forth. Got some more queued up. But just looking at the outer appearance of this man is not fitting the heart of what a real true man of the Lord is supposed to do according to these scriptures. So let's get 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. And it says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to pulling down of strongholds. But the reason why I put that, just really the weapons of our warfare isn't carnal. When we go out on the highways and byways, you don't need to be having your guns, your choppers, your Glocks and chops, The scriptures also say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, especially once you really serving a man, man. You're serving the Most High, man. So where's that energy? Where's that faith at? You coming squatting up like that, especially if you got a uniform or a certain amount of colors, people's gonna look at you as a gang. They probably not gonna see the Bible. They probably gonna see that big AK, that bazooka you got on your back, so on and so forth. And we live in a world where majority, the math is right there. 2/3 of our people, only 1/3 is gonna be saved because 2/3 is in wickedness, man. And when 2/3 see that type of vibration, they would love to act upon it. Okay, so that's not using wisdom. All right. Let's grab 1 Corinthians 11, and I believe 16. Yep, verse 16. All right, and it says, 1 Corinthians 11:16. It says, but if any man seem to be contentions, 14. Doeth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? And yes, it is, man. A man ain't supposed to have long hair. You might have certain Israelites, they'll braid their hair to get ready for battle, but in the constant continence of being a man, that's not what you're supposed to do. Having long hair is a woman's glory. All right, you got long hair. Like, it's been times when I had my braids and had long hair, brothers like, cut that shit off, So like, you breaking one thing that, and that's another thing. All scriptures are profitable, not just some, not just in here in GMS. We believe in the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Apocrypha, and the authoritative scriptures of Paul. All right, because who taught Paul? Yahweh Shai did. Okay. So, like I said, they don't believe it, but you're not gonna believe in all the scriptures, man. Had a couple more. Actually, I just got one more, because, like I said, you see, you going back and forth with your elder, man. Let's keep it a buck right now, because the scriptures say, let me grab that Leviticus, 19 and 32. I was about to say it backwards. And it reads, thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor the face of an old man and fear thy power. I am the Lord. And that hoary head is basically talking about your elders and men with wisdom, with experience. Like, our elders and apostles who've been through this and who labored. All right, and you're supposed to, like I said, that's why we give them double honors for the labor and the work that they put us through, and the work that they went through to teach us the right and the wrong way. And that's why we don't need to have Glocks and chops. We don't need to preach in the hood. They've done this already. They taught us the examples. Okay? So when you look at this man, you're basically basically you're green, man. The scriptures say, you know, it teaches you about the novices. And that, man, right now you're a novice, man. Just because how your rebuttals are when brothers try to rebuke you. Alright? So, nevertheless, man, it's just a clear sign that, you know, Matthew, the 24th chapter, is speaking in the last days, and it's speaking louder and louder than ever before. But nevertheless, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakapadash. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstones, teaching us truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutations to the whole for elect. I want to close out, say shalom, and on to the next lesson.